Declan Taylor is furious at the world. After winning state as a freshman starting pitcher, he accidentally messes up his throwing arm. Despite painful surgery and brutal physical therapy, he might never pitch again. And instead of spending the summer with his friends, Declan is forced to get a job to help his family out. On top of that, it seems like his best friend, Jake Lehrer, is flirting with Declan's crush and always ditching him to hang out with the team or his friends from synagogue. So Declan ends up playing a lot of Imperialist Empires online and making new friends. It's there he realizes he's been playing with Finn, a kid from his class. Finn is the first person who might be just as angry as Declan. As the two spend more time together, Finn also introduces Declan to others who understand what it's like when the world is working against you, no matter how much you try. How white kids like them are being denied opportunities because others are manipulating the system. And the more time Declan spends with Finn, the more he sees what they're saying as true. So when his new friends decide it's time to fight back, Declan is right there with them, even if it means going after Jake and his family. And each new battle for the cause makes Declan feel in control of his rage, channeling it into saving his future. But when things turn deadly, Declan is going to have to decide just how far he'll go and what he's willing to sacrifice. In a stunning story set against the rise of white nationalism comes an unflinching exploration of the destruction of hate, the power of fear, and the hope of redemption. Here is a preview of Some Kind of Hate by Sarah Darer Littman. Declan. The pop of the glove is my favorite sound in the world, especially when it's followed by an umpire calling a strike after I've thrown the pitch. I could listen to it all day. We're warming up for the most important game of the season. The Stafford's Corner Sabres are about to play the Tilbury Tigers for the New York State High School Baseball Championship. That's it, Declan. Give that arm a rest, Coach Criscoli shouts out. Just a few more, Coach, please, I beg him. A few, Coach K says, but don't push it. I won't, I promise. I have to protect my pitching arm because baseball is life. Not only that, it's the ticket out of my town, where if you drive not too far in any direction, you'll find a house or a barn with peeling paint and a caved-in roof about to fall down, and not much else. I make one more warm-up toss. My best friend and practice partner, Jake Lehrer, catches it effortlessly. If anyone on this team knows me, it's him. We met playing t-ball, and we've spent more hours playing together than I can count. He rushes over, throws an arm around my neck, and pulls the brim of my baseball cap down over my face. Nice job, Deck. Keep it up during the game. I will if Coach puts me in, I say in a low voice, taking off my cap and running a hand through my hair. My parents have been after me to get a haircut, but I'm superstitious and won't cut it until after the championship. Come on, Deck, you know he will, Jake says, detangling from me to wipe the sweat off his face with his arm. Mateo Molina is a sophomore. He's got seniority. Yeah, but you're the closer, Jake says. You're the guy with the golden arm and hair. He reaches his hand out to mess with my hair, but I bat it away. It's not even worth trying to retaliate because his dark curls are definitely a matted mess under his own hat. Before he can open his mouth, I say, if you call me Goldilocks, I'm going to beat the crap out of you, Jake. He flashes me a grin. Oh, no, you won't, he says, because you want us to win. And for that to happen, we need me at first base. Goldilocks. I try to punch his arm, but he's too quick for me. He's already taken off running, his laughter floating back to me on the breeze. Yo, Goldilocks, is Jake being an idiot again? One of my other friends, Cody Miller, asks as he walks over. You can smell the sunscreen on him from a mile away. He's got that seriously pale ginger look going on, so it doesn't take much to turn him into a lobster. I grit my teeth. Stop calling me that. Cody grins and says, I'll stop if you win us the championship. You know I'm going to try. Yo, Declan, over here. It's hard to miss my twin sister Kaylee's voice from the stands. I see her waving, like the weirdo she is, next to my parents, who have actually taken the day off work to watch me play in the championship. June is one of my mom's busiest times as a hairstylist, what with proms and weddings. And Dad's been taking all the shifts he can at Pinnacle Metalworks because there's a new general manager being transferred in from out of state to streamline production, which apparently is corporate speak for layoffs. My parents have been even more stressed out about money than usual. They missed the quarterfinal and semifinal games, but at least they're here now. Mom waves and Dad shouts, Knock 'em dead, Deck! Coach has to put me in. Otherwise, they took off work for nothing. Jeff Seal pitches the first 3 innings and gives up 2 runs, but so does the Tilbury pitcher. Coach and Mr. Morrison are conferring about who to put in to relieve him. I'm gutted when Coach calls out, Molina, you're up. By the bottom of the 5th, we're ahead by 1 run, and I'm starting to feel sick to my stomach as I pace the dugout. Is Coach going to let Mateo pitch for the rest of the game without even giving me a chance? I might be a freshman, but I proved myself in the quarterfinal and semifinals. We're still ahead by the time Mateo's struck out 2 batters, but I can tell he's flagging and the bases are loaded. It's my turn. It's gotta be. Coach doesn't even look at me. I hold my breath as Mateo winds up for the pitch. As soon as the ball leaves his hand, I know we're in trouble. Sure enough, instead of the pop of the ball in the catcher's glove, there's the loud ping of it hitting the aluminum bat. It sails over the outfield for a homer. I kick a helmet, but even the satisfying thunk of it hitting the wall doesn't make me feel any better. We're going to lose, and I'm just standing around on the sidelines when I could win this for us. By the time Mateo strikes out the next batter, our dugout is like a wake. Mateo comes in from the mound, pulling his cap down lower over his face. Coach squeezes his shoulder, then shouts the 5 glorious words I've been waiting to hear. Taylor, you're up next inning. And this has been a preview of Some Kind of Hate.